podcast now, coming at you live with a little mellow stuff going on right now, but it is live in somewhat of a different setting. Studio D, which will be remodeled next week, and we will be in the newly remodeled Studio A, Sports Palace Faithletic Studio A.
Got a great view from up here.
Great up here. You're live in color with the coach and
KC
and
the gunslinger.
And we are live in color. We had a little bit of a mellow entry on that one. I don't know. I may have to go back to the other one. That one's about to put me to sleep.
I think I brought a prop.
That was pretty mellow.
That was pretty mellow for us.
All right, so check this out.
What do you got?
He's got.
You didn't even tell us.
I don't know. Here we go.
Is it?
Are we in costume
it says
now?
the gun. It says the gunslinger
Oh,
on
That's
it.
my
there we go.
expeditionary flag.
We have to hang it on your.
with my
man.
call
You
sign
know
on
what
there.
we might have to do is
Gunslinger too.
hang that in front of you.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So
on
nobody
the
can
table.
see me. They don't
Yeah.
have to look at me.
No, it's
Oh.
right there though. See, look, we could put it right down here. See my little cursor?
There
Oh
we
wait,
go.
Yeah.
nobody can see us yet because I haven't transitioned. Okay, do it one
now
more
we
time.
transition.
Oh,
Do it
all
one
right,
more
all right.
time.
Show
So
it
here
to
it is. The gunslinger with who's the
Yosemite
guy?
Sam.
Yosemite Sam down
Yeah.
there.
They
There
took
you
his
go.
guns away though.
And he legitimately was on our patch. Like,
That's
I mean, it
awesome.
was a legitimate thing. It was pretty cool.
That is awesome.
But that's where I got the gunslinger call sign.
Sweet.
Gunslinger 2 was my
Well-
actual call.
Well, we need to hang that in on the front of the table there because I'm pretty sure until I figure it out, we're going to go with this table. But we're still in the process of trying to figure it all
Now,
out.
my wife, when she figures out that I took that thing off the wall, I
Oh.
don't know if we're
no.
going to be able to hang it.
Kind of like the guy that took the picket fence for defense.
I love that. That's a
Yeah.
great.
Can I have my
commercial.
fence back?
So yeah, we look great here. By the way, I feel like we this is a great little
Kyle feeling
spot for us.
confident.
Yeah.
Well, it's not quite as confined
Yeah, we
as
got.
the others
Look at
are.
this. Look. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all there.
Yeah, we were pretty packed in. Would you say?
I would say that.
Yeah, you
I would
would
say
say.
confined.
Man.
Confined to a certain setting. We have a little bit more freedom here, and once we get the newly remodeled Studio A props and settings, which are on the way, by the way, it's going to feel like we're actually and going to be in a brand new studio. I'm excited.
And
Yeah.
you know what else is exciting, Dan?
What's that?
There's something new about the podcast today.
What is that?
Well, I signed my contract.
Well, we haven't actually. Actually, we're going to do that next week.
Oh yeah, we got to.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you haven't
So
quite.
what did I sign?
Well, I
Just a blank sheet
yeah,
of paper.
pretty much.
Okay.
Without my knowledge, I'm not quite sure what you signed.
we are
Disregard.
WWE
Disregard.
fans here,
yeah,
and so we
Well,
we do
AEW.
or wrestling fans.
Yeah, wrestling fans.
And we do contract signings a different
Yes.
way.
We do them a little bit different. Yeah, first of all, there's a christening process.
Oh,
If you don't flip the table,
Yep.
then it
You got to fall through the table to
Yeah,
be
you
qualified. And this table's perfect for that.
Actually, I think that you've done your service. You don't
Just
have
to
to go
ask,
to another table.
not to get off track, but did you see the close of AEW yesterday?
I did not see it.
nor did I.
Did you hear about it?
No, I didn't actually.
Do,
I
do you want me to
uh,
tell you a little bit
yeah,
about
tell
it?
me about
So face to face with Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho,
it. Yes.
it was phenomenal.
Okay,
Phenomenal.
so I have wondered because I haven't watched lately. Orange Cassidy without a crowd's got to be interesting.
It was pretty good.
Alright.
I was laughing. I was like, and do you want me to tell you what happened? I mean, sorta, or you want to wait and
No,
see
I'll save it.
it? Okay.
Save it.
You're gonna.
I'll
will
text
tell
you
this.
later.
You're going to enjoy it.
Yes,
Yeah, it was a
I
little
will.
different, but he he still pulled it off.
I love it.
So, Josh, this guy literally just kicks at shins and puts his hands in his pocket, and he taps them, and it's just funny. And the crowd really gets into it.
Freak out.
Yeah,
Well,
Oh,
I guess I better start
I'll
watching.
I'll show you some
AEW
videos.
Wednesday nights.
All right.
I'll show you some videos.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you're
anyway.
spun up on that.
So how's everybody doing this week?
Yeah, doing okay. There's stuff I can't really talk about, but
That's okay.
Yeah, he's got stuff.
other the exciting part in our household is we know what Gracie is now. The
Who's
dog
Who's Gracie?
is our dog.
Our dog. Yeah. I know.
Sorry.
I just wanted to.
Well,
tell
we talked
everybody
about
out there.
Gracie,
Or
but
better
we haven't
yet-
in a while.
Better yet,
Oh.
what? is
Okay, so
Gracie?
we did a DNA panel on Gracie Bell, which is our 4-year-old. We thought part lab, part border collie, and we were half right or we were told half right. She is part Border Collie. 25% Border Collie, 25% Australian Cattle Dog, and 50% Boxer. So
50%
50% boxer,
So
which goes to the jumpy
field is
bean
where
part.
that came out of.
So is that
left
like?
field. But you could see it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Does she have some Mike Tyson in her?
Probably, yes.
Is it 53-year-old Tyson, or is it?
This is
I don't
probably
know.
going to be like 19-year-old Tyson.
Yeah.
Still raw, still not quite developed. Maybe 17-year-old Tyson, because
Good
I
Lord.
think at 20, didn't he win it at 20 or 19? He won the world title at 19.
I think he did.
Yeah, so probably about 17-year-old
Sounds about
Tyson.
Man, he's a stud.
He's a beast.
Boy,
We
that
talked
girl
about
could
this
We
a
did.
few
We
weeks
talked
ago.
3 weeks ago. I think it was.
He was in. I think he was in all of our, or at least 2 of our number ones.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even though some of the people said he wasn't, because, and I played a little devil's advocate and said he didn't fight anybody in their prime, and he didn't never have to come off the canvas, which is one of the traits of a great champion. But when you knock everybody
Yeah.
out in 13.2 seconds, what does it really matter?
Right.
So anyway, just interesting conversation we had a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
That was a
guys,
good
I guess
podcast.
for you two, exciting time, not for me because I'm not a fan, but Kyle, why don't you tell us, or Josh?
No, you go ahead, Kyle.
So baseball is coming back finally.
Baseball.
The last sport to finally get on board with trying to bring their season back,
I didn't.
or start their season.
I didn't think they were going to do it.
I didn't think so
I
either.
did
I
not.
thought the pandemic was going to win on this one, and the just lack of labor negotiations. That was really frustrating to go with. But they all kind of knew. I knew that I felt like it was going to happen just with kind of the way that the contract or the CBA was put into place, was that the players couldn't strike. They were never going to be able to strike legally.
At least not legally. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was going to be an illegal strike, which could when they go back to the bargaining table next year, it would have been a real kind of a bad deal. So
Like black eye of all black eyes.
yeah. So anyway, we're playing baseball. Spring training part 2 starts this weekend.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
I can wait.
I know you can't. I know. And so it's funny, but I was like, there's those people out there. They're like, no, I won't watch baseball after this happened. Like, no, there's no way. I'm like, no, I call out everybody on that. It's like, oh, I'll never watch baseball again. But if you're really a baseball fan and you can be frustrated and upset, but I'm still like, yeah, I'm gonna watch baseball.
Yeah.
I can't wait for baseball. So
that was my sport. That's the one that took
Absolutely.
me the farthest. And I'm sorry, I can't ever see myself getting so angry with them that I write them off.
yeah, I can't either. So I was.
Although I'm pretty angry.
I'm excited. Yeah, it was dumb, and there was all we had to talk about. And it's like, right now, we need y'all to come together and come with an agreement. And so
I'm glad that somebody's going to play, but I still haven't seen anybody play yet. So I'm not.
you don't
holding my
believe
breath.
it yet.
Well, I want to believe it. And if
And-
baseball's the only thing we see, then I guess that's the only thing we got. But
I get it. And NFL is scheduled to meet on
so
time.
they are if they don't keep having all these players test positive.
Yeah, I think that they're going to try to press through, though. I really think they will.
They've got to.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's billions of dollars left on the table.
we'll
they
be shut
don't.
down before we start if they don't push through a COVID thing.
Players have got to play.
Yeah,
And
because
players have the control right here.
we already have guys that have COVID, so we can't
Yeah.
let it.
I'm just telling you that you're going to have some. They're going to say, "I ain't playing."
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine as long as there's baseball. At this point, as long as there's baseball.
Well, you could say that.
I want football, though. Selfishly.
Well,
Well, that's the big one.
Selfishly, I need
Don't
NFL.
mess with football.
I would
Yeah.
take baseball over hockey, or over
I don't
soccer,
know. Like,
which really isn't even a sport. So
I grew up in Montana. I like the
Dan.
I'm going to lose some. I'm
Hey,
gonna lose some viewers
Liverpool won the Premier League today.
there. And what is that?
That is the most popular
football.
league in the world in general.
Premier League.
Football.
Premier League football in England, and they have been much like the Dallas Cowboys,
Oh,
probably the most popular team over in
Absolutely.
England. And they were really good in the 90s,
So-
and then lost their way and won for the first time in 30 years.
can I interact something?
Yeah, go
Do you
for
think that you can ask any sports fan in the world if they know who the Dallas Cowboys are?
it. No,
Oh, come on, Kyle.
I don't think so.
I think so.
You
I-
mean, and
Josh?
have them respond with a yes. Is that what you're
Yes.
asking? Any sports fan?
In the world.
Ooh.
Would you not know?
No, there's got to be some out in those
Like
other
two
countries.
or three in Eskimo land or something don't
Yeah.
have TV?
Yeah.
So they're
I
not
don't
sports
know.
fans.
Maybe.
They're not
Well,
sports fans.
No. They play hockey, I
Okay.
guess, or something.
But I could. I mean, I'm a sports fan, and Kyle, I rank up there with you. Wouldn't you agree? As far as sports.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But I've never heard of
definitely.
who you're talking about.
Liverpool.
No,
Yeah, but you don't like soccer.
I don't.
And I mean, it was very clear to me when we talked about it a couple weeks ago that soccer is the most popular sport in the world. It still
It
is.
is.
Oh,
Absolutely.
It's not even. It's not even a
Come on.
question.
Yeah, it is a question.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's just not.
The thing,
It's a
the
big
thing
question.
is that I am like
With a
come
question mark.
on with is the fact that we're trying so hard to do it in America as well, and it's just I mean MLS has got some good stuff going on. I mean they got good crowds and good rallies, but I mean guys, it's not going to ever take off like it is over there.
No, if you want to hear, I'm doing some research in on the Champions
just
League
not
versus
our
the Super
sport.
Bowl.
It is
Hold
not
on one
our
second.
sport.
Keep talking.
So we'll let Kyle do his little research there, because I again, if I'm sure he's got a team that has the Chiefs on it somewhere. But so tonight, and we'll get into it here in a minute. We're not going to go directly into it. It's a special Heisman Thursday.
It is.
And we're going to have 5 categories here. We're going to do Heisman. We want your participation in this, but we decided to break it down in 3 quadrants. The greatest Heisman winner ever, and Josh over there took a little bit different twist, how they fared in the NFL. Kyle and I went more on best Heisman winners ever. But
Like
I like
their
Kyle's.
college
I like
career.
the Gunslinger's version there.
That's pretty good.
And then we're going to go with the Heisman washouts of all time, and those you would definitely probably bring in the NFL because you don't have anything else to compare it to. And then the third category is greatest Heisman snubs. In other words, probably were the favorite and probably got jacked, didn't win it, probably because of media biases or where they played and who they played and when they played and,
Right.
what team they were on and all that kind of stuff. So. That's going to be our categories tonight. Okay, Kyle, you got a little bit of
So just so you know,
KC, by the way, for
Yes.
you guys out there.
we have. This was the difference between the Champions League final, which is the most watched game in the world every year, sports wise, versus Super Bowl 49. So this is a couple years ago.
Is this TV ratings?
TV ratings.
Okay.
Who
So
played in that Super Bowl? Is that like the Ravens and the?
we are Super Bowl 54. I don't remember. Anyway,
One of those that people got tired of watching, maybe?
sure,
Okay.
but probably not. So the Champions League final got 380 million viewers worldwide
Oh,
Bro.
versus the Super Bowl 114.4 million viewers worldwide. And
Say
you
that
had
last one again. How many for soccer?
380
Okay.
million.
Okay, so
Wow.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah, go for
The
it.
most popular team in the AFC would be, and Kyle, try not to use your biases.
Kansas
here.
City Chiefs.
No. Try to
Okay.
use not use your biases. Is the most popular team in the AFC? Who would most people want to see in the Super Bowl?
Patriots.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think. No.
I think
Yeah.
most people are tired of watching them in the Patriots.
Okay.
So
Who do
who would
you-
it be?
Okay, so the
Oakland
most
Raiders, maybe?
No, I think the
No.
most popular team in the AFC right now is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, of course
Yeah,
you do, because
I
you're a
think
Chiefs
so.
fan.
No,
I don't know if I agree with that.
No,
I'm not a Chiefs fan, and
Would
I
you agree with that?
agree. I
Okay.
agree.
Patrick
So-
Mahomes is
I was gonna say
yes.
the Mahomes thing,
Factor.
dude.
Okay. All right.
wow.
So I'll give you that. I don't think it is, but okay. Most popular team in the NFC that more people want to see. in the
Green
Super-
Bay Packers.
No, wrong. Who is it?
Green Bay Packers.
It is not the Green Bay Packers. Everybody hates Aaron Rodgers. Who is it?
Dallas
The Dallas Cowboys. You're telling me
Oh,
that if the Dallas Cowboys play the Kansas City Chiefs, they're not getting close to hitting
No,
those?
not even close.
I think they are.
I think
Not
they're
even close.
I think
Nowhere
they are.
near it.
I think they are.
Nowhere close.
I think when
Because
you have
you're
a team,
talking about more people than exist in America.
yes.
well, maybe,
Yeah, that's the
but
problem.
that means
is that it's
but-
a global sport.
but still, the Dallas Cowboys are the richest franchise in the world.
Right, but nobody cares about American football other than us.
Well,
That's just
Rogers
the truth.
Mexico
Rogers
does.
got England kind of coming into it. They're interested. Actually, I've been watching, the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
He's got some dudes that are
Awesome.
that are over in like Australia that actually, even before the show, followed American football. So there is a little bit of a global, but I mean, nowhere near. I mean,
And
380 million.
We got a world traveler over here too that would know more than we do.
Well, that's
honestly.
Global traveler.
Yeah, you lived in England.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, the first time the NFL came to England, I was there.
Yay. Who was it?
I can't remember.
Things happened.
yeah. I can't
No.
remember. But it was a huge
But yeah,
deal.
here's the thing. You talk about Champions League likes on Facebook. There's 101.2 million likes for the Champions League. For the NFL, you got 9.62 million.
Wow.
So this
Wow.
is I mean, it's just
wow.
I'm just saying.
What is info?
No, I thought the NFL was going to be right up there with it. Just likes on Facebook.
Here, I'll even go to 2020 or 2019
Wow.
because there was no Champions League. Oh gosh, yeah, it's wildly interesting to me. The Super Bowl estimate ads around 300. Yeah. Anyway, we can talk about that later.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah, let's not
That's
throw
a
salt
fun
in the
little
wound.
sidebar.
you throw salt in the wounds. Are you just saying because NFL the Shield is the GOAT?
I think that if you have two teams in there that people generally want to see, because I think it got to the point where the Patriots are in there so much that people got tired. I know I did. I got tired of watching it.
So even so, I don't think you're going to get. I mean, there's only 162 million.
Because the only
in
people like
America.
Patriots fans are in the
265.
Northeast.
No, we're about 300 million.
Yeah.
We're talking everybody, babies and everything.
Sure.
But
Here in America?
yeah,
Yeah.
we're right around 300 million.
So 1/3?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
130.
about what we get.
And then, globally, I'd like to see how many viewers we get if they could break it down outside of America.
Do they have
You know what I mean?
parties of groups
Yes.
like they do in the NFL?
Yes.
Like they do in the Super Bowl?
They do.
Where everybody needs an excuse to go have a party.
Yes, and they got pubs and everything.
Hmm.
that
Oh
are
my
full
gosh.
of
In
people.
America?
No, in
Oh.
watching this game.
Over in England, and I tell you what, one of the craziest things, and it was actually really awesome. Over in England, I took my wife to see Phantom of the Opera. Right, that
Oh,
was
I'd
a
love to
good
go see
move.
that.
Good move there.
I'd like to go see that.
Next time you live in England, be sure
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And afterwards, we were hungry, so we went to a pub to eat because
They're on
that's
every corner.
where food is down there.
An
It's
English
always
pub.
in a pub.
An English pub.
Yep.
And there was
Fish
a
and
cricket
chips.
match going on between South Africa and I don't know who, probably England, somebody within
Something
England.
like that, right?
And my Lord, I have never seen a place erupt like that.
Yeah.
Is that like?
Oh, my
is that like,
gosh.
Honestly,
is that
you
like dog races or something? Cricket match or?
Cricket match. Well, to us, it's like
You-
watching
So
cricket.
funny.
you
Yeah.
honestly should see the video of people in Liverpool right now. It is wild. They
Hey, do
are
they-
not
do
socially
they-
distancing at all.
Do they do the thing like we do in America and set cars on fire?
Yep, they sure
oh my
do.
gosh, they do.
They got flares going on
Do we have any
and
way to-
everything.
Okay, guys, we're at our time limit talking about soccer here.
We're not talking about soccer. We're talking
Wow.
about fans.
Okay. Well, we kind of are talking about
Well,
soccer.
we just got.
Oh man.
So baseball, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Moving right along.
Hey, we did last week. We did a feature where we drafted our greatest teams of all time.
We don't need to talk about that.
You don't
Oh,
wanna talk about
go
that?
ahead. Let Kyle have his glory. Go ahead.
Hey, so here's the deal. I did a simulation. I put our teams through the simulation, and decided to make a playoff out of the results. So I had the simulator run against our teams twice in a home and away. So we played each other twice, and so there's 6 games total.
I did not fare well.
No, everybody during the regular season went 2-2. So that means that Dan won the tiebreaker because he scored the most points during the regular season. And the league MVP was Eric Dickerson.
Really?
Yes.
Which was my running back.
Yeah, which is yours running back.
Hmm.
And then, so I had Josh and I play each other the first round in a double elimination bracket.
Okay.
I won 41-37. And then
Respectable.
I played Dan. And then it was 38-21. So Josh and Dan played each other for the losers bracket to see who would face me in the championship. Dan won 23-21 in a nail biter. Nail biter.
And then I got hosed.
Last minute
And
field
then
goal.
I absolutely destroyed Dan in the championship.
Wait.
42-21.
Put in the comments who you think the Super Bowl MVP was.
Yeah, it's a great question. Just
and-
out of all the players of all time,
Tom Brady.
who do you think? You're correct.
Yeah, it's
Tom
yeah,
Brady.
of course.
It's
It's
the
the
GOAT.
golden child.
Yep.
Well, and he is pretty good.
He's really good.
I don't know if he's the GOAT, but he's pretty good.
Oh, I think.
I don't think so.
He's.
Yeah, we
dude.
can have that argument too.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've had that argument.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't agree. I don't even.
I mean,
I don't
you
even
took
have
Joe
him in the top
Montana.
3.
We may not.
Yeah,
even
we
get
Maybe
to the
not even
Heisman
top. I
thing if
probably
we
have him
start with
5th.
that.
I think I had him 5th on our thing. I had Montana, Staubach, Elway. I don't remember. Maybe I had him 4th.
We got to find that. We'll go look back
Yeah,
in the archives.
Find
I'm looking
the
back at
archives.
my notes.
And I think
All
maybe
right.
Manning went top 5, something
You
like that.
did have Montana though.
At number 1.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
your number one
And,
quarterback.
and he was also my quarterback. In
And
that
he
football
was he did get the player.
game. I
of
should have
the-
gone with Staubach.
Yeah, he had a game that he went 20 for 22 with 360 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Montana.
Dang.
Yep.
20
He
for
did.
22.
Yep. Imagine with those wide receivers he had with Burleson.
How many average yards did Dickerson have a game?
Well,
Do you
he
remember?
ran the 3 games that you had. He was the player of the game in each of those games, and so he ran for 137, 121, and 154, and he had 1 touchdown, 3 touchdowns, and 2 touchdowns. So he had 6
that was
touchdowns.
a good solid pick.
Yep, good solid pick. He was probably the best, which is really interesting when you think about it. Walter Payton had a great. He was probably number 2 in that
What
simulation.
about wideouts? Who did what? in wideouts?
Larry Fitzgerald had surprisingly a good outcome
Was he one of
for me.
mine?
He was one of mine.
Yeah, was one of yours.
I'm trying to think elsewhere. Randy Moss was
That
a
was one of
killer. And then let's see who else. I got Montana, Peyton Dickerson. Tom Brady was the Super Bowl MVP.
Imagine that.
So there you go. That was really fun.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was super
We'll
fun.
have to do that again sometime.
Yeah, I think we will.
What are we doing next week?
Pick the same
Let's
team
try
over and over
again.
again.
Try her again.
Everybody has to pick somebody different.
Maybe I can run the simulator live on the air. Or
Oh, that would be
something
fun.
like
And we'll pick
so.
something different next time.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can do
let's that.
baseball.
We might try that.
Pick
We can
something
do
where I
whatever.
win.
I know. I couldn't play. Probably couldn't.
You could do college football though.
I might be able to pull that one
I
off.
think
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll have a talk. We'll have a talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Dan, what are we doing this week?
As I mentioned earlier, we're going to do the Heisman Thursday.
Let's
And
go.
3 categories for Heisman Thursday. There's going to be the Heisman Snub, which I think we probably should do first, or you want to do wash first?
I really want to do the washouts.
Okay,
last.
so you want
Last.
to do washouts last?
Okay,
So we'll do the
there's so many
snubs
great
first, or we want to do you want to do top 5 first?
let's go with the best first. I think.
So
Dan.
so snubs are last.
Second. Let's do
Second.
snubs second, and
So
then
1,
washouts last.
2, 3. Okay.
I love it.
All right. So each give our top 5.
Yeah,
in the comment section, throw your
And are we
Yes.
ranking
throw
them?
your top.
I am
Heisman
ranking
busts.
them. I am ranking them.
Okay.
Hi, Adam Kosh. How are you, buddy? Glad you're here.
Okay. All right. So who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Okay. First, top 5
Wait.
through 1.
Wait, I
Yeah.
should go first
Okay.
You want to go first?
because I did mine based on
Oh,
NFL career,
Yeah.
whereas you guys went the same. So
Okay.
that might be a better discussion.
There's your qualifier.
Okay, so greatest
Okay. Based
Yeah,
on NFL career.
Based on their NFL career.
Okay. Go.
based on NFL career, local talent. Well, sort of. Barry Sanders.
Yep.
Okay.
Barry Sanders. Number 2, I hated to do it, but I went with Roger Staubach.
Why you hate
hated
to
do it.
Just
You're killing me.
because of that guy. Then I went Marcus Allen,
Okay.
Huh.
Earl Campbell,
Yeah.
Rod Woodson.
Rod Woodson.
Huh.
Okay.
Again, based on
Interesting.
NFL career.
Interesting.
If I went off college, that's a whole different list.
Okay. So mine and I went based on their college career. I got 2007 Tim Tebow.
No
I got
doubt.
1985. Or I'm sorry, I should go 5. Well, it's okay. I'm too late now. Number 2 is 1985 Barry Sanders. This is the best Heisman.
1985.
That's when he won, right?
No.
No?
88.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Kyle said.
Yeah.
I thought you said 85.
I did.
He did.
Oh, okay.
I'm confused
Okay.
now.
Well, you just delayed your contract signing
Okay.
a week.
Anyway. And then I got 2010 Cam Newton.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cam.
Yeah, that's
Scam
solid.
Newton.
Yeah. I got 2016 Lamar Jackson
Huh.
as on my top 5
No,
list.
they don't even have-
I love this last one.
Okay. And then last I got Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Ricky
In 1998.
Williams.
All right, so 2 of those, Gunslinger, 2 of those I have, and Kyle only 1 of those I have.
Okay.
So my top 5 through 1. Number 5, Johnny Football.
The best?
No, number 5.
Oh, okay.
Number 5. Number 4, Archie Griffin.
Okay.
2 Heismans back to back. Number
Mhm.
3, Roger Staubach.
Okay.
Number 2, Herschel Walker.
Okay.
Oh.
And number 1, Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Yes.
Okay.
So wait a second. Barry was number 1 on mine.
And
You had Tebow, but Barry was 2 on yours.
Yes.
I mean, no doubt, Barry. No
Sanders
matter
wins
how
that.
you,
2 1s and a 2.
yeah. I mean, no matter how you.
I think he
stack it
does.
up,
I think he does.
Barry is the man, and he went to Oklahoma State. That's
Yes, he did.
outstanding.
He did.
Go folks.
Go Pokes.
So would you?
Staubach would be clearly the number 2 because you and I both had. You had him 2 and I had
Yeah,
him
I
3.
had him too.
So why Johnny Football?
He had one of the
Tell
greatest
me.
seasons ever
Okay.
as a quarterback.
Yeah, I'm agree.
Most
I was-
exciting, one of us. I mean, he just. I mean, I just thought he was. I mean, obviously his NFL career doesn't compare. but
Right.
in one season in the NFL or one season in college football was one of the greatest ever.
He is dynamic.
One of the most exciting quarterbacks ever to play the game.
Bo, Adam asked, "Where's Bo Jackson?"
Bo Jackson's not
Honorable
on my list.
mention.
Perhaps.
He wasn't. When you look at the list, and I was actually really interested and would love to do a deeper dive into this, is that he was not even mentioned in top 10s or 15s. Bo Jackson in
I
Why do you
saw
think
him
that
in
is?
Auburn. I saw him in 1.
He didn't win a
Heisman.
Heisman
Yeah.
either, did he?
He did win a Heisman.
He did win a Heisman.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
but
yeah.
it was really interesting.
85, right? 84 or 85.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
One of those.
'Cause 84,
Well,
I think,
85 was
84 was Doug Flutie, I think.
80. Bo Jackson, Heisman.
Can you all hear me? Okay.
I can
I'm
hear
real
you.
quiet.
I
in my
can hear
ears.
you great.
How about online?
Bo Jackson.
Who do we have online?
I
Adam?
can't turn you up any higher. Let's put it that
No,
way.
no. We're okay. We're good.
Just make sure on the mic.
Bo won the Heisman in 85.
85.
That's where I kind of flip-flopped him.
Yeah.
So I Bo.
That was a good list.
That's a good list.
Okay.
Solid.
Okay, so we're moving on to snubs.
Snubs. Heisman snubs.
Okay, Mr. Josh.
We going same order?
Same order.
Sure.
Let's snake it. Let's
Okay,
snake
you
it.
go.
You go.
Okay. You want me to go first?
Yep.
Vince Young, number 5.
He won the Heisman.
He did?
Yeah.
Did he? Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No. Wait.
Let's look.
I don't think he did.
No, I think he did.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
pretty
Reggie
sure.
Bush won it the year that he won it. That he was a senior.
Yeah, but I'm.
I don't think he did.
I think you're Dan. Actually, you
I
might
thought
be
he won.
right.
I don't think
you
so.
might be right because they offered it to Vince after.
Yeah,
they took
that's
it from
right.
Reggie.
Yeah,
You guys need to do your homework.
We did. I
I
did.
just did it live on the air.
Yeah.
I flip flop
Okay.
back to you, Dan.
I'm so sorry. I really thought he won.
It's okay.
And
Okay.
actually, he said no, and then they offered it to Leinert as well.
Reggie Bush won that year.
And Leinert
Yeah, that's why I was so
said no.
sad.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's
Shut
okay.
up.
It's okay.
I'll shut up.
I've been repeating myself a lot lately, so
I'm so sorry.
it's okay. All right, number 4, Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. That's
Mhm.
a great one.
Number 3, Josh Heupel.
Josh Heupel.
Num-
Interesting.
Number 2, Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
His freshman
Oh,
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 1 Heisman snub of all times, Peyton Manning.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Okay. So mine were in 2015, Christian McCaffrey. He got beat out
Yeah, I thought
by
about him.
Derrick Henry.
Is he 5 or 1?
5 for me.
Okay. Okay.
Number 4 might be controversial to some, but also I'm partial to Nebraska a little bit.
Yeah.
Ndamukong Suh
Oh.
I thought he should have won that year when Mark Ingram won.
I don't, man, but Ingram was so solid.
He was. 2004, Adrian Peterson lost out to Matt Leinart.
Yeah.
And then number 2, Peyton Manning.
Okay, close.
Lost out to Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
And number 1, 1995, Tommy Frazier. Was my biggest snub.
I thought about him.
Yep, over Eddie George. Eddie George beat him out. So
Eddie George is pretty doggone good.
Yeah,
though.
but so is Tommy Frazier.
Yeah,
and they won the
good.
national championship that year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got, I think 1, maybe 2 that weren't on your list. Number 5, Marshall Falk.
Yep.
Yep.
Thought about him.
San Diego State.
Yeah. 4, Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, we all had him.
Yeah, that's a unanimous across the list. Number 3, Larry Fitz.
Yep.
Yes.
Did you have Fitzgerald?
Yeah. I would have, honestly. I think I should have.
Whatever.
But yeah. Anyway, he was on the cover of NCAA football the next year though, so it turned out all right.
Now, Randy Moss.
Yeah. You know why he didn't?
Because he went to Marshall.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Plus his track record.
Yep.
Yeah. Well.
And back then they were kind of considering that.
Well, I put him on my list anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he should be. Yeah.
Number 1, without question, Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning.
I think the media did him a great disservice because he came back to win it, and they wanted to make sure he didn't.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
That is one of the problems. Is that
media decides.
Yeah.
So, Adam Kosh says, I believe the biggest snub is Patrick Mahomes. I didn't even train him to say that.
You know,
he had better. He had played for Texas Tech.
No way.
He had better numbers across the board when Lamar Jackson won.
Yeah.
It's just that Texas Tech was not a good team.
You can't base it back
Texas
after he
Tech.
doesn't have a good NFL career and say,
well, look at his numbers though. I mean, he had that game against Baker Mayfield
the
where he
system
scored.
was in though.
Yeah, he scored 8 touchdowns.
They threw every play. I mean, his numbers were good.
Yeah. Air raid, baby.
So I've got one here that is a Heisman winner, but got snubbed the year he should have won it. Who do you think that is?
Oh! I know. I saw it. Let me see on my list.
Which I thought was interesting. I did put him on my list because he actually won the Heisman, but he didn't win it that year.
Oh, I can't remember. I looked and I think I saw who you're talking about.
The freshman year of Herschel Walker, 1980. That's your Charles.
Yeah, I think
Charles White. Yeah, maybe Charles White. I can't remember. Charles White or Marcus Allen. It was one of those that won it. Charles White went 79, I think.
So here's a question: How could we make the Heisman voting correct? How could we correct that system?
You're not going to.
You can't, and it's more of a team award than it is an individual award anymore.
If you could keep it exclusively to the ones who have won it previously, the only problem is that most of them are dead. I mean, you got a few, but probably 40 years you got somebody, but you got the media who slants it, and you've got sport in some cases the ones that have votes don't even watch the players. They let on their SID department vote on it. It's kind of like the ranking system. So I don't know if it'll ever be fair again.
Well,
it wasn't fair back in the day because if you weren't on Notre Dame or Army, you didn't win it.
And I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but it could be better. Definitely could be a lot better.
It shouldn't be. I mean, are you giving this to the best player in the country?
Well,
or is it's now become the best player on the best team or one of the best
teams? That's part of the problem.
The best player on the best team.
Or one of the best
teams.
teams.
To define it and
Yeah.
say, hey, here's the guidelines, all right? You know, they should.
See, that's the thing is, like, the Lamar Jackson thing in 2016 when he won, like, he is the MVP of the league that year because, I mean, he had carried Louisville on the backs, like, for 3 years straight. So to me, that's why it makes sense to put him in. But the past 3 years, it seems like it's been a team award, honestly, with Kyler and Baker and all that winning.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm not saying that they're not deserving because
they're one of the top 4 or 5 best teams in the country.
Yeah,
I mean, name me a player that's won it in the last
10 years.
Maybe longer than that.
Lamar's the only one that comes to mind because
He wasn't a top 5 team.
Yeah, Louisville was.
You got
not
the list there? Let's just pull it up.
the last Heisman.
The last time somebody was in the top 5.
So that year they're 8-5. They're 8-5.
Yeah. Can you pull up the last winners and let's see
Yes, the past Heisman Trophy winners
in order, and let's just back the years up and just real quickly go through them. Top 5 team just based off of a.
So Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Yes.
Best team.
Yeah, one of the best teams.
Yep.
Top 5.
Kyler.
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
Lamar.
No.
Derrick Henry.
Yes.
Marcus Mariota.
Yes.
Yes. Jameis.
Yes.
They won the Super Bowl the Natty that year. Johnny Manziel.
No. Not top.
A&M.
But they lost like 3 games that year, didn't they?
I don't think so because they were playing in the SEC
2012?
championship, right?
Yeah, they were.
Maybe.
They were solid.
Were they top 5 team?
Boy, I don't know if they were top 5
don't
though.
know, but I'm looking.
That's what I'm just
They were. He was.
I know they were up there, but yeah, I think you might be right, Dan. Not top 5.
Look, 2012 Texas A&M.
2012 A&M. I'm interested.
Oh, look
Dude,
at you.
Where's our stat guy? I don't see our stat guy.
Texas.
Oh, our stat guy is slow.
Wait a minute. Here, maybe. RG3.
RG3.
But he won it, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah,
he
he
did
won.
win. He did win. We're getting back there.
Okay.
We're getting there. Don't worry, buddy.
They lost 3 and played Duke in the bowl game. So no.
So no.
Yeah. No.
You're saying no.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not top 5 team.
All right.
They lost 3 losses.
Well, they played Oklahoma in the
Yeah.
bowl
Oh,
game.
that was a year.
the Cotton Bowl.
That was his last year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Did he win in 2011?
Yeah. I thought he played.
He went to the NFL right after he won.
No.
No.
No, he came back a year.
You
played
sure?
one-
Yeah, because
he
he
played
got
one-
got in
he
trouble
played
with
one more.
all the
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
with the
Yep.
autograph
Yeah.
signings.
Oh.
All right, let's move forward. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So
on the
where'd
top
it go?
5 or those
dude,
teams.
Sorry, coming back.
There.
going back.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was at Johnny Manziel. Robert Griffin, 2011. Baylor
No,
was really good. Yeah, Baylor was good that year.
They weren't top 5.
They
Oklahoma
weren't top
State
five?
beat them.
Yeah, that's right. Cam Newton,
Yes, they won the
Yes.
national
Yeah, they won.
championship.
Yeah.
Mark Ingram,
Yes.
Sam Bradford,
Yes.
Tim Tebow,
Yes.
Troy Smith,
Yes.
Matt Leinart,
Yes.
Reggie Bush,
Yes.
Jason White,
Yes.
Carson Palmer,
Yes.
Eric Crouch.
Wait a minute. Yes, they were, but they didn't play for a national championship. They were that good.
Crouch?
Yes.
They
No,
won.
no.
They played Miami.
I was talking about
Carson Palmer.
Okay.
Yeah, they were really good that
All
year.
right.
Chris Wanke, they won the national
Yes.
championship. Rondane,
No,
no.
they didn't. They lost to Oklahoma.
Yep.
But they still were top 2.
Yep, Ricky Williams.
Rondane,
Yeah, Rondane.
maybe.
No, that's Wisconsin.
Ricky Williams was not.
No, Charles Woodson.
Where did
was
Ricky play?
Texas.
Oh
Danny,
gosh.
Danny
okay.
Warfel, Eddie George,
Yes.
Rashawn Salam.
What year?
94.
No, they won it in 90.
Colorado. Yeah, Gina Tortetta.
Yes.
Torretta.
Yeah.
Charlie Ward. Desmond Howard.
Yes.
Ty Detmer.
What year?
90.
No.
Okay. I think we should stop there.
Yeah, probably. But see, we have to go back almost 30 years
You're
3
back to
decades.
3 decades.
to find even 2 or 3 that were not top 5. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty good discussion.
Yeah, interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, that's really interesting because I
Yeah.
think that it has to be you got to be in some top 10 consideration. If you zoom out, I think maybe top 20. I don't know.
Bottom
Really
line, a
interesting.
garbage team is not going to.
No.
Well, and then again, that would probably mean that the guy's having a garbage year anyway. So, yeah, kind of whatever.
I mean, the worst record, that'd be an interesting conversation we need to research. The worst record in the last 50 years that if somebody's won the Heisman.
I bet Lamar.
Oh,
I bet
yeah.
it's Lamar.
How many losses they have?
5.
That'd be pretty close.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Pretty
Yeah.
close.
Oh man. You said
I could even
50
go
years,
into my.
though. I mean, we don't
Yeah.
know 50 years
So
back.
I bet you I can name you the team with the worst record to ever win the Heisman.
Who?
Paul Hornung. They were like 4-8.
What team?
Interesting.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Hail to Notre Dame.
50.
Wake up, yeah. I can't go back that
6,
far.
7, somewhere in
It
there.
doesn't even give me an option on my computer.
Pull up Paul Hornung.
Okay. Paul Horning.
So Paul Hornung won which year?
Heisman.
Doesn't even mention his name as a Heisman winner. It's funny.
2-8.
Yeah, so you go.
They
I
were
was wrong.
2-8.
Wow.
And what year was
in
that?
That is unbelievable.
Let's see. The Heisman that year. 1956.
56. I was close.
Dang.
So, yeah, that's got to be the worst team to ever win a Heisman.
Oh, for sure it is.
And that's because of the team he played on.
Yep.
Because he wouldn't been in Notre Dame, he wouldn't have won that.
Adam says, I was on the campus of Auburn when Cam won the Heisman that year.
Nice.
And I was on Baylor's campus when RG3 won it.
Huh.
He has a sister that went to Auburn.
Oh, yeah.
He went to Baylor.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Wow.
That was a good discussion, guys.
Yeah, good. That was good. We didn't even get to our bus yet.
Our what?
Our bus.
Our bust, our washes.
Our bus, our washouts.
So, I wonder
Hopefully
if we could
this
just
sparks some
take
conversation.
a commercial timeout and
Yeah.
come back. Let me.
You got your commercial down.
Yeah,
up
I
out
gotta
there.
get. I gotta. You guys keep talking for a second until I get to this.
yeah, so
You know what? I can't do it.
after the you can't get there?
All right, Kyle,
I can't do it.
Okay.
I don't have
really?
it hook up. No, I don't
I
have it on
had a
me.
great question for Kyle.
Oh, no, we're gonna but go for your question though.
Tell you what, you guys talk, and I'm gonna.
Okay,
take a
you're
little-
still
All right.
all right. My question for Kyle.
Yes.
So who's gonna win the COVID World Series?
Oh, so we're gonna talk baseball for a second.
I'm throwing
For
way
this
out
commercial, this is a baseball commercial break. I would say that I want speaking of Pat McAfee, who I listen to. I actually listen to him every other day. He's my Tuesday Thursday guy.
there. Okay.
They had Kevin Euclid on the show,
You
which is
love
he's the
Kevin
man.
Euclid.
Which, by the way, you could individually go watch those interviews, and I would highly encourage it. Euclid is awesome.
Yeah. What a dude.
So what he talks about is the fact that it's going to favor pitching. Whoever's got the best pitching will likely make it far, I would say, because they can just throw gas, just straight up gas.
Yeah. Yeah, because they don't have to worry
They don't
about.
have to worry about the longevity of the season at all. So that favors teams like the Nationals that just won the World Series, that has Max Scherzer, that has that lineup. I think if I were to pick one team, though, I think it's the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers.
Wow. Okay.
I think the Dodgers are going to win that they have a chance at winning. But I think anybody has as good a chance as anybody this year.
Yeah, I hope that it's just an oddball.
You're going to have a surprise team make the playoffs. Hopefully it's my Chicago White Sox. I would like to see them in, or the Pirates, probably not.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah.
But
anyway.
yeah, one of the things McAfee said on the show, actually, no, it was Uke.
Yeah.
It was the Nationals
Yeah, he
last
did.
year at the 60 game point or whatever. I mean, they were below 500.
Yeah, they wouldn't have made the playoffs,
Yeah.
but they don't have to worry about them. They're going to come out firing the arms. So that's my opinion.
The hitters are going to take a little bit, like he said, 3 weeks to get used to everything, to get their swing back.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be really interesting. Did you have a commercial loaded up?
I do.
All right.
So we'll be back in about 60 seconds for our commercial timeout.
See ya.
And we'll be back.
Team Black Mentorship. Find out more about accountability, work ethic, and honesty at Team Black Mentorship. The place where champions train. The place where champions evolve. For more info, go to teamblackmentorship.com. Team Black Mentorship, where iron sharpens iron and one friend sharpens another.
Solid.
That was our commercial. So anyway.
Would you like to talk about that for just a second, though?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, Team Black Mentorship. If there's not if Faithletic is, if there's not for Team Black Mentorship, there's really no Faithletic. So it kind of is a derivative of Team Black Mentorship, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that focuses on mentoring of youth of all ages, because we've had them as young as 8, and we've had them as old as almost 70. But we focus towards the youth. We use powerlifting, weightlifting as a platform to teach sound mechanics, accountability, work ethic, and honesty. Do it every Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon here in Oklahoma City. It's no charge. We don't charge for it. And we just, we have teams that go to competition and compete, and they get an opportunity to, maybe it's involved in athletics or not involved in athletics, gets a chance to compete. And we have a couple of coaches, including myself, that work with these kids on a one-on-one basis. So if you're interested, you can contact me at info@teamblackmentorship.com, just as the screen says right there, info@teamblackmentorship.com. We are sponsoring the we're in 2000 now, 2020 USPF Oklahoma State Powerlifting Championships, August 1st here in Oklahoma City. If you want more info, just go to that website address there or email me.
Yeah, it's a pretty incredible labor of love that you do.
Thank you.
It's totally out of your heart. It's totally. I've
passion.
seen a lot of just a lot of great things happen with our students because you give them a place to belong, and it's a huge deal. So. Thank you for doing that, Dan.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
There's going to be a couple of kids in there that got legitimate shots, some records coming up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe
One of
we
them's
can
in my small group.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
My friend Adam said he had to log off, but he told us just how much he loved the show. He said, "Heck, I might even come up for a show."
And
we would have him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
He'd be great.
Studio audience.
Yeah, we would. He would be our studio
actually,
audience.
we would. Let me think about this a second. We definitely have to share a mic, but I do have equipment coming that we can actually add a voice.
Sweet.
So
yeah, he'd be great. He's this is one of my best friends.
Just
for
rotate
anybody
him
that
in
doesn't
for
know.
me.
you have to borrow a mic from church or something.
Yeah, we could do that. I also have my mic as well. If we could figure that out, but I bet we can't. Anyway, so do we want to talk about Heisman busts?
Yes.
Yes,
So Kyle, it's your time to go first.
It's my turn to go first.
First of all, I want to second what Kyle said. That your Team Black thing is great.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, my Heisman busts. Number 5, Rashawn Salam.
Yep, I thought about him.
Yep. Number 4, Matt Leinart. Matt Leinart.
Love it.
Number 3, Eric Crouch. And I picked Eric Crouch because it was more unfortunate what happened to him. You could argue with him number 1, but he got hurt in his first preseason game.
You know how he got hurt?
He got hit.
Yeah.
Like real bad. And they thought he was going to die.
Yeah.
Like he was bad. Number 2, Mr. ACS himself, Jason White.
Interesting.
Air Comfort Solutions.
Jason, Air Comfort Solutions.
Yeah.
If you're in the Oklahoma,
You're the winning call.
If you're in the Oklahoma City area, you can really see how far he's dropped off by being on every Air Comfort Solutions commercial. Number 1, Johnny Manziel.
You had him number 1, really.
Number 1, Johnny Manziel is my biggest
As a wash.
Heisman bust.
Okay. I didn't even have him on the list.
Really?
Wow. Wow.
But he busted so hard.
he did, but I think there was some that were
such
worse.
an epic fail.
What if Jerry would have picked him?
He almost did. If
Yeah, I
it
know
weren't for
he
Steven.
did.
Steven tackled him, literally.
No, Dad. No,
You're not going to do it. Not going to happen.
Nope.
Really? What is there truth behind it?
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Tell the story.
So, he's like, what was he, 8th on that draft?
Yeah.
Something like that. And Jerry's all giddy, like, oh, my gosh, we're going to get Manziel. And he was getting ready to make the call, and Stevens just basically took the phone out of his hand and said, no. And they drafted, like, Travis Frederick.
Yeah.
Which, turned out to be a great pick.
Sure.
Because he
Any
was
pick would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I wonder if Jerry went back and thanked him.
Probably.
Now that
Privately.
Well, that's what I wonder is, like, at what point, like, do we realize Jerry's old
Yeah. Well,
Although this
year, yeah,
this
I
year
was
was
worried.
CeeDee Lamb.
I was worried.
Yeah.
And I
Yep.
do believe that if CeeDee Lamb hadn't have been available, he'd have picked something like mine.
Well, that's the thing is like what I mean.
It's who they wanted all along.
But you saw that at the end of Al Davis's career.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Not that I mean, Al Davis was probably a little bit zanier. Like I get that, but the dude for about 6 years straight just picked the fastest guys that were on the board. But Darius Hayward-Bay and all that. Like that was.
I think that Jerry has something that Al Davis didn't, which is a very brilliant son.
Sure.
Because most of those picks in the last 10 years where they produced pretty doggone good football players have been Steven.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they've gotten much better in the draft. Much better.
On
not taking Felix
Jalen
Jones.
Smith. Who was the other lineman they picked up?
Zach Martin.
Zach Martin from Notre Dame.
Yep.
Ezekiel Elliott, which anybody can. That's a problem I've kind of had with Jerry in the past. Is everybody knows who the top 10 are. I mean, you can't get that wrong. But after that, it's where it starts to drop off.
You got to get better. Yeah, you got to get better in that. That's where
evaluation talent.
Well,
that's where the Chiefs have thrived in the past 5 years.
The Steelers have done well.
Steelers,
Patriots have done well.
Yeah, Patriots.
The Chargers always epically fail.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh.
And you got to
find the right
innovated that process, right? Just say it. Who did it? Dallas Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Because for years they had like one or two players on their team that wasn't drafted by the Cowboys.
No, you're right about that. With especially in the '90s, where they
before that, the '70s.
I know, but I'm thinking like '90s where they just seemed to reload like every
that was
year.
Jimmy Johnson making that, and they didn't have a salary cap.
Yeah.
So
hey, Dan, do you have Amazon Prime?
I do.
Like the video, Amazon Prime Video.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched the All or Nothing series on the Dallas Cowboys?
I have not.
You
All or Nothing, huh?
You need to write that down. All or Nothing. On it is.
Is it like a Hard Knocks type situation?
It follows them for a whole season.
Okay.
And every week, there's like an episode for every week. Now it was the Jason Garrett era.
That was his function.
It was Zeke. They had Zeke and Dak. So I mean, it was fairly recent.
It's recent,
but I mean, I am not a Cowboys fan, but I loved it.
Well, I can tell you when they did Hard Knocks, this has been 15 years ago, it was like kind of hard to swallow. And then I read the book, I think it was called Boys Will Be Boys. I can't remember if that's the one.
Well, this is not at all a Hard Knocks thing.
Okay, well, the book and the Hard Knocks were pretty parallel as far as how the function of the Cowboys was. So that's when I kind of made the conclusion, like, they're never going to win another one if they keep acting like this. They're just not. I mean, behind the scenes stuff is just like, how can you have a football team in a business that you're running like that?
Yeah.
But he's making money, and that's what.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
And it actually, you get a lot of the behind the scenes stuff on that.
Yeah.
Really, anybody who's watching, listening to the podcast, check it out. There's actually
All or Nothing.
there's a whole bunch of them. They've got the Arizona Cardinals. They've got.
Is it just one show for the Cowboys, or is it like a series?
It's a series. There's
for the
like
whole Cowboys.
16
Interesting
shows.
For just the Cowboys only?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's fantastic.
The Chiefs actually did that this year, where they had their own. Like it was produced by the Kansas City Chiefs, where they had their own Hard Knocks, and it was called The Franchise, and it was really interesting to watch every Wednesday. Oh yeah, it's out there, and it's amazing.
I got to get that info after.
I will show it to you because it's awesome. The inside stuff from Patrick Mahomes, how they were worried when his knee went down during the Broncos game in the middle of the year.
Should have been.
Yeah. Well, I was curled up in a ball.
Yeah, you were.
And then I went to the game the next week, and Patrick didn't play.
And they lost.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But then they won it all. So
doesn't matter. Champs.
Okay, our snubs.
Yeah.
Kyle first, right?
I already went.
Or not snub.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Snubs. We're bust.
Bust.
That was Kyle's list.
Okay, so this one's
because we talked about Johnny. That's right. That's what got us there.
Okay, so is mine or is it?
Whatever you want, boss.
I'll go. Okay, number 5, Gino Torretti.
Okay.
Number 4, Troy Smith. Ohio State.
That's a good one.
Number 3, Eric Crouch.
Yep.
Number 2, Jason White. And the number 1 Heisman bus of all times, Pat Sullivan, 1971,
Pat Sullivan.
Auburn Tigers.
Okay. I don't know much about him.
Well, that's because he
Obvious-
didn't do anything.
Obviously,
He was,
he was a
wash.
bust.
He was a big wash. Okay.
I love it. All right. I've got number 5, Jason White. So he's unanimous on all of our lists.
Air Comfort Solutions.
Air Comfort Solutions. Sorry, Jason, if you're out there. I know he watches the podcast.
Probably no chance of him coming on.
Yep,
yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, we just lost that.
Maybe we can get the Hello Heat and Air guy, though.
That's
Hello,
funny
Air.
right there.
That's awesome. I don't care who you are. That's funny. So number 4, he actually came out and had a good year, but and he's still playing. RG3. He was so hyped. He had a great year, and then just boom,
Who
was
took him?
gone.
The Redskins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay, think about that. He's
Well, that's a
picked. He's
problem.
picked 2 overall. Like he's picked Andrew
know,
Luck, then RG3.
Here, I'll tell you an interesting quarterback that went after him, after those 2, and did not have a good NFL career, but beat them both, was Brandon Whedon.
Yeah.
Of course, he didn't win Heisman.
Well,
either.
didn't Russell Wilson go 3rd round that year?
Yeah, I think so.
And fun fact, Brandon
he's
Lee-
probably-
Behind,
the-
behind Andrew Luck and I didn't say the other guy, Andrew Luck and RG3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
RG3 is arguably you could argue that RG3 is the best quarterback in the league besides Patrick Mahomes. Like I'd put him number 2.
What?
I would.
Right now?
Right now, I would
Dude,
put Russ.
Is he
Lamar
the backup
Jackson?
quarterback for
Anybody?
the Chiefs?
Yes, I would put Russ ahead of Lamar. Personally.
Are you talking about RG3?
No. I'm talking about Russell Wilson
Oh,
okay.
Russell Wilson.
He's-
How did we
he's
get
up
to
there.
Russell Wilson?
He's up
because
there.
he was drafted in that same
Oh,
draft.
okay.
Wes
Well,
Hansen.
Russell Wilson, yeah,
Yeah.
I can get on board with that.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Sorry.
dude's solid.
Yeah, he's the man.
How about Bo Brandenburg?
Don't know that guy, so he's got to be a bust.
Yeah, well, he was on draft day, which you haven't seen.
What?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that movie. That's right.
You seen
Yeah.
draft day?
Nope.
Oh my gosh!
We're gonna have a watch party.
Gonna have a
with
watch
Dan.
party here. Gonna have a watch party.
Oh, that's
You guys
funny.
would like it. It's good.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's really good. Okay.
There's so many things out there that I need to see.
Yeah, Kevin
know.
Costner plays general manager for Cleveland Browns. So you know it's got to be fictional because they have good drafts.
Oh man, we are on a
Dan
roll
is
tonight.
Comedy podcast right now.
Wow.
I'm so funny sometimes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
All right,
So,
number
wait,
3.
okay, that was number 4, my RG3. Number 3, Matt Leinart, definitely. He
actually almost won a Super Bowl, but he wasn't the starting quarterback.
Yeah. I the only NFL game I've ever been to, I went to see the Cardinals against the St. Louis Rams at that time, and that was the game that Leinart broke his collarbone, and Kurt Warner came in and
One of
took
my favorite
over.
players.
Yeah,
I like
great
Kurt.
dude. I mean,
Yeah.
the greatest part was we're in St. Louis, but when Warner came out on the field, the entire place stood up and started clapping.
Oh yeah,
for
they
him.
love him.
Oh yeah.
He gave them their only Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, he didn't
mean,
win the Super
well,
Bowl.
and
Yeah,
he's
he did.
just such
No,
a
they
Not
got
with the
to.
Cardinals.
Oh yeah, the Rams.
solid,
Sorry,
solid
gotcha.
dude.
MVP.
Duh, my bad.
He almost
Sorry.
won a Super Bowl with
With
the
the
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Really
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Made it that year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a great game.
That was
Man, I tell
awesome.
you what, I was in Iraq and we got bombed like right before the end of the game, and so I was one of those people that had to go out when we got hit with stuff, and so I missed the end of the game because I was out running around playing G.I. Joe, and but
I can see Josh going, just a minute.
yeah,
I'll
pause
be
it.
there in a minute.
They
Shoot.
they hit us right at the right at kickoff. I mean, they know they're not stupid.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm going down a rabbit hole.
That
But,
is a story, though, man. That's
is a good story.
unreal.
But yeah, I've never actually watched the end of that game. I've of course
Is it
seen
good in-
all the highlights and all that. Okay.
One of
sorry.
the best halves and one of the best endings ever in
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh.
Endings of the half and an ending to
Yeah.
the
When I
game.
came back, everybody was hooting and hollering about how how that went down, and I was really upset with the insurgents that day.
Sheesh.
All right.
That makes me feel like
No.
dang. I shouldn't be watching the Super Bowl. No, that's amazing. That's a good story.
So then, that was Matt Leinart,
Number 2.
and then we've got Eric Crouch.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, I actually read that he didn't play a single down.
That's not
Not
true.
a regular season game.
Yeah, I thought he did.
No, because it was a preseason game that he got lit
I thought
up.
I read where he had like 3 pass breakups and 2 tackles in 25 games.
I don't remember that.
I think
honestly.
that's what I read.
It could have been. I thought he was a wide
As
receiver.
I gotta look
as
that
a
up.
safety.
Okay, interesting.
And I think it was with the
gotta look-
Chiefs.
I got to look that up.
Could be.
Uh-huh.
I'll look.
Look it up.
Yep,
Number one, Johnny Football.
You had him above.
Johnny
Yeah.
Money Manziel.
Yeah, money.
Man, that guy.
True story.
He's just such an epic
Fail.
bust. He was the Ryan Leaf of the Heismans. You know?
Probably.
Except Ryan Leaf didn't win the Heisman.
I know. That's what
That's
I'm
what he's saying.
Like, Ryan Leaf is like the most epic NFL bust, period. Well, Johnny Manziel is the Ryan Leaf of the Heisman winners.
You know what would be interesting, Kyle?
Yeah, what's up?
Taking our top 5 Heisman picks and throwing them into your little thing.
And see if I can figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give me your picks and I'll see what we can do.
What am I looking up?
I was looking at Eric Crouch's stats. I
Yeah.
can't find anything right now.
Okay.
So hey, do you want to talk about this a little bit?
What is this?
When we talked about that 2011 draft with Andrew Luck,
Okay.
RG3
Okay.
in there. Okay,
Ryan Tannehill is
so
great.
you had Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin, who were touted as some of the best ever to come out of that
Brandon
draft.
Whedon beat them.
Ryan,
Beat both of them.
Ryan
Beat
Tannehill,
them too.
Brandon Whedon, Brock Osweiler, Russell Wilson, Nick Foles,
Played for Arizona.
and Kirk
He didn't play each other
and Kirk D. Cousins,
at Michigan State. But Brandon Whedon beat 3 of those players.
which shows you how bad Cleveland is at drafting.
They were bad. Because
Yeah.
Because Russell Wilson and Kirk Cousins clearly better than Brandon Whedon. But Ryan Tannehill's interesting at number 8 as well, especially within the past few years or the last year. I think you're going to see Ryan Tannehill be
Where's he
awesome
at?
again this year. Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Is Mariota still there?
Nope.
Where's he at?
Remember Tannehill took over week 8 this year
Yeah.
and
Where's
lit
Mariota?
it up. He's still no.
He's still in the league.
He
right?
might be with the Steelers actually.
Huh.
Looking, efforting.
Is
Tennessee Titans. He's at Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders.
Backup Raiders.
That's going to be a tough one.
You know,
Gruden's gonna love him for
you know
sure.
who still doesn't have a job that just blows me away? Cam Newton.
Yeah, that is mind blowing to me.
Dude, and I understand the COVID and can't get him in for a physical or whatever. Granted, now they can. But hello, I mean,
Why
Cam Newton?
Why is Bill Belichick not calling up Cam
I
and saying
know.
get there?
Yeah. You know,
Like that's the most mind blowing thing. He's like, you're gonna, you're
we lost.
No, we're good. We're good.
Are we already
We're
sure?
good. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We are. Yeah, we're still playing. You're really gonna tell me that Jarrett Stidham is better?
I know.
Than Cam Newton.
Like, I know Bill wants to prove that it wasn't just Tom that won all those Super Bowls, but bro, come on.
Yep. Yeah, we're still live on mine, Dan.
Okay.
We're good.
I saw a disconnect there. So.
Yeah, just a second. Oh, wait a second.
Oh no.
And
Ruh-roh.
Good thing we're
I'm
recording.
showing we're live right now.
Okay.
There you are. We're back.
Okay.
And
We
we're
did have
back.
Who knows?
We were getting close to the end. That's for sure.
That is
was a
true.
good
That
thing.
is true.
So anyway, we were talking. Cam Newton doesn't have a job. It's a crime.
Yeah. What do you think about
Like,
it, Dan?
hello.
I've never been a fan. I think you guys have figured out we lost video again. We may be done.
What? We're not even having a storm. Like, what's going on?
My Wi-Fi might have went.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
know
lost
what?
Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Goodbye, Wi-Fi.
Dun dun dun.
I guess we're done.
Good show.
Yeah.
Guess we can quit talking to each other.
Solid. Solid.
It really was though. Like I know it was a bummer to. I can put a video
No
on.
internet access. Yep. I'm out.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll end the video.
Way to go, Dan.
Sorry.
So I'll. But I can put in a video.
See ya.